Good. So this will be 12-1 parallelograms, triangles, and trapezoids. For those of you tuning at home, I'm going to be putting the instructions for that hands-on activity. It's going to be above this in the link to the filled-out notes, so you guys can be sure to be accurate. So we just copied these down. This can also be found on my website, all the definitions and the area formulas. Make sure that you guys memorize those formulas. Those are highlighted for a reason, because that's one of the things you need to memorize. When we are studying for this test, when it comes up after park testing, not right after park testing, but later after park testing, that's one of the things you're going to have to memorize. That's one of the examples of a flashcard that you'd want to create. It would be area of a triangle. You'd be able to turn it over and say 1/2 base times height. Okay? And you'll notice that base is in the first two, area of a parallelogram and area of a triangle, because those two are all about that base. But the area of a trapezoid is about that trapezoid. No, trapezoid. First two about that base, third one, trapezoid. Okay. Because I'm singing a song. Isn't it like Megan Trainee or something? I know. She looks like the girl from 22 Jump Street. Here we go. Example 1. There are 3 examples. Now, these examples are a little bit easier than what you're going to have with your homework, but the bottom line is we're going to establish that knowledge, and then you're going to apply that knowledge toward the homework that we're going to be doing. Okay? Now, area of a parallelogram. Can you please remind me, what is the formula for area of a parallelogram? Somebody please raise your hand. Cam. It is base times height. Spread those out a bit. Base times height. So if I want to find the area of this, first off, I need to decide what is the base. What's the base here? It is 15 centimeters, and we just did an activity that is identified right here. This is the part that you guys cut off, and where you cut that off from is right here. So if I were to remove this blue part and put it over here, it's just going to be a square, okay, or a rectangle, and we know that rectangle is base times height. You with me, Johanna? Are you with me? Okay, stop playing with your hair, or whatever that is. Okay? Okay, so stop playing with the glue that's not stuck in your fingers. So we're going to do 15. What is the height here? Is the height 7? Because I see a 7 there. Okay, I see a 7 there, yeah. It's going to be 5 centimeters, because this is the altitude, the amount that it goes straight up. Now tell me. Okay, altitude is 5. Now, I don't need to put my units in this one, just as long as I remember to put the units in at the end. So 15 times 5 is pretty easy. You guys should all be able to do that off the top of your head. Yes, it is 75. Not just 75, but 75 centimeters. And am I done? No. What little bit do I need? Yeah. Circle the answer? Okay, sure, yeah. Dana? The what? What little bit do I need? It's what you said. Oh, yeah.
It's squared.
Squared. Good. Squared. Squared is 2-dimensional area. Cubed is volume. Okay? That's what we're going to get into in a couple of weeks. Cubed is volume. Where's my other pair of scissors? No, don't throw. No, especially not you. Don't throw them to me. Thank you. So it's 75 centimeters squared, not just, not just 75, not just centimeters, 75 centimeters squared. Now we have a trapezoid. Okay, now we have a trapezoid. Courtney, can you tell me what the area of a trapezoid is from the other side of your notes, please? Go for it. It's okay if you're wrong. This isn't a test. Because as I tell my students all the time to get something wrong is definitely now. On the homework, you want to avoid getting stuff wrong. But on a test, that's when you don't want to get anything wrong. Now's the time where you can be wrong and there's no harm, no foul. 1/2, good. 1/2. Is there anything else to add to that? H. Okay, 1/2 h multiplied by a plus b. Thank you very much. Sam, can you tell me what is A and B in this situation according to your definitions that you wrote on the other side of this page?
A is area.
No. Well, okay. I see what you did there. I mean this A and B. So you're telling me that area is going to be equal to area plus B times... Okay. I'm kind of trying to throw you off here. Because it's good to confuse so you can go from the moment of confusion out of confusion. You should all be looking for it right now. You may not have realized that that was the letter A and not the word A. Okay, the direct pronoun. Ooh, Corey, what do you think? In this situation, I see what yes, you are correct. The lowercase a is one of the bases. The uppercase A is area. So what are my bases here? What are my bases? What are my bases of this trapezoid? Remember, the bases are parallel to each other. Sydney. 15 and 23. And what is the height? What is the height of this trapezoid? Dana. 9. 9. Now, when I'm doing this, even though you guys are allowed to use your calculators on this, for this section, or for this unit, rather, for this chapter, I'm going to call it a unit because tomorrow we're doing 7.1, so it's a different chapter. But when I do this, which is easier to get half of? 9, or is it going to be 38? 38 is going to be, it's an even number, so you know it's going to come out as a whole number. So this comes down to area equals 9 multiplied by 19. I'm going to use the distributive property there because just like you guys, I know my multiplication facts, and I like to use the distributive property to multiply big numbers together. And 19 times 10 is going to be 190. But I need one less group of 19s, so 190 minus 19 is 171. Let's add centimeters squared onto here, please. Centimeters, let's make these centimeters. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to hurry up. All right, area of a triangle. Area equals 1/2 base times height. Area equals 1/2 base times height. In this situation, my base is going to be 15. It's not 30. It would say, if it was 30, it would have this, and it would say that is 15, but it doesn't say that. So I have 15, 1/2, 15 multiplied by the height, which is 6. Area equals 15 times 3, because I did 6 divided by 2. And the area of this triangle is going to be 45 meters squared. 45 meters squared.
Awesome sauce.
Okay? That's the short video version. Bye.